Think the microphone is too loud?
Yeah, you got to control.
Yeah, but Eddie, you think the microphone is too loud?
Yes, this one, yes. Yeah, this one is too loud, yeah. Yes. Try yours. No. Yeah, yours is loud too. Bring it down. Yeah. Test it, 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 down, 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 down. You think so? Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. No, I'm good there. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, if you want to put it like that or this way, so it doesn't.
Really pick up on stuff. Okay, hello.
Alright, so Central Park, Central Park, Central Park. You have a ball? No, right?
Yeah, I got a ball. Yeah. Yeah.
So I got an old school player. I'm gonna try something new like tutorial. I hope you hear me. Do you hear me? Let's see what's up. Alright,
Okay. Yeah.
some advice how to play and how not to play.
My name is Edwin. George asked me to show him a couple of pointers how to play handball. Okay? Rule number one, know the rules. All the rules of the lines, how to play the game. That's number one.
Let me tell them shortly. So these are the outlines, this line. If the ball goes on that side or it hits over here, the ball is out. You step back and the receiver goes up front. Only the receiver scores. You score only when you serve. It's on the inside boxes. This is called the short line. The hash line.
Straddle.
Also, sometimes they call it the hash line because it's one line here. This is where you're supposed to wait if you play doubles. When you serve, you have the space up from here to the short line to move. When the player receives, he cannot cross this line. He has to give you enough space for you to do a proper serve. So he will come into the inside, but not swing over this line. This is the long line. When you serve, you have to serve between the short line, crossing over the line. You cannot touch it, right? And you could touch the long line. But if you serve over the long line, you have one more serve. And if you serve again, either before the short or over the long line, you're down and the receiver goes up.
On serve, if it hits these three lines, it's good. Okay? On the serve. If it hits that line, serve again. Okay?
And the ball cannot bounce twice. You could take it up before, right after it bounces on the wall, or you could take it in between. But if it bounces twice, it's like in tennis, any other ball sports.
We play 20, the game is 21. Okay? You get two serves. The server makes the points. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Try to learn your opponent. If your opponent is right-handed, right? Serve to his left. Serve to his left. If your opponent is short, try to serve high. If he's fat and tall, try to serve low because they can't bend down that easy.
It's a me, Mario.
Okay? Those are little strategies you learn as you play. If your opponent says my back hurts, go to his back. Play whatever your opponent gives you. Look at your opponent. Okay?
How about the loves?
Huh?
How about the loves?
Okay, the lob, if your opponent is small, short,
Yes.
lob it over his head. If it's a person is tall, try to kill the ball. Okay?
Okay, so what we're meaning is a lob is when it hits the top of the wall, goes over you. Usually people go up to the line and then they fight over here. Who is gonna kill the ball, meaning who is gonna hit the lowest and not give a chance for the other person to respond. A lob is when everybody's concentrated right here, you go up, but this is not a lob, you go higher.
Got it.
Can you give me a lob, please? This is also midway. You're supposed to try. Yes, this is the best lob ever. 2 strikes and you're out. You want me to come again?
Got it. Get right off.
Thank you, guys. I got that. I'll try one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So if you are concentrated over here, it's a surprise. And even if you make it, you better run back. You give him all that space over there. You run back. If you are not comfortable to kill it, you just respond to put it back on the wall, as you say. You put it back on the wall, he has the obligation to kill it. You don't want to run again and again. Just kill the ball. The man have another chance to respond and score my own. I don't want to run into the whole day. Just kill it.
On the serve, you're not supposed to step on the line. It's called foot fault. Okay? On the serve. Anywhere on that line, you cannot, on the serve, step on it.
And you cannot step outside of it.
And you cannot step outside of the line either. You're supposed to be in the box. On the serve. After the serve, anything goes. Okay?
What many people do and why is it done like that is because if you get closer to the wall, you are able to shoot as low as possible. And then the person has no time to run from the line all the way here to respond. Now, that's called cheating, isn't it?
It is.
So if you go like that, and instead of you stopping here, take one extra step, you go inside and you just chilling on the distance. So you should call that, you should have an understanding before the game. So they don't say that you're looking for things. Just have to have an understanding that if you step over the line, we call it a short, you do it one more time.
Okay, that's on the serve. All right? Okay. So, one of the main rules that I show people is to, when you're serving, always keep your eyes on the ball. So, you serve, you look at the ball in your hand, follow the ball, see what he's going to do. See what he's going to do, always. So if he cuts the ball, you see it's a cut. If he punches the ball, you can see it's a punch. If he's going to lob the ball, you can see, follow his hand, follow the ball and follow your players' motion, what they're going to do with the ball. Are they going to go low? Always follow the ball.
Right, it's like a game of chess because it's always a positioning game. What you're trying to do is serve him out, sideways. When he's out, he has no time to run to the opposite side, to the far corner, and you can kill it in that corner. Now, after you serve, as I say, you have to look back, but do not turn your face like that. Because you have no time to turn around. If he serves this way, you have no time to turn around this way. What you do is just you pick like this, with the corner of your eye, look where he's at and what he's about. If you're in the daytime and you have a sun behind you, that's helping you because you see the shadow. So you understand his intention even better. So just pick a little. When he serves, you already know which way to run. Before even looking that way, you already start moving your body that way. So when the ball bounces, you're already positioned to reply from that side.
So, you serve to your right because your opponent is,
Oh man, it didn't record anything.
no?
We have to do it all over?
From the beginning?
Yeah. From the middle. No, I'm kidding, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It's very.
Alright, so.
From the beginning or from
No, no, no. I was just, I was trying to get your face to see how it's supposed to go.
So, if the opponent is right-handed, officially, I'm going to serve to his left. So, the point that I was talking about, keeping your eyes on serve, it's your pivot. So, I'm going to serve to my left, and I'm pivot, and I'm looking at him. Okay? I pivot, and I'm looking. I'm in position, but I'm going to see what he's going to do. The same thing on the right. But for me, since I'm a right-hander, it's easier to serve to the right, and I'm looking right at him. Okay? So, and I'm looking right at him. And I want to see what he's going to do. The same thing, you do it this way. It's a pivot. When you serve to the right, you pivot and look. Okay? And then you pivot, whichever way you want to go. A lot of people serve and they stay there and bend down. You serve and you bend down. Now you got to look at the wall. Now, I don't know what he did with the ball.
It's a surprise.
That's a surprise. Okay?
What you're doing is you are cutting half of the time that you have to react. What I mean by that is, if I'm here, you're not looking at me. I'm returning the ball, so the ball from here to you travels quite a distance, right? To the wall, then to you. You are supposed to take that time before it travels to the wall to react to have an idea where it's gonna ricochet. Because it's like a mirror. It goes this way, it goes like that. If you cut it, it comes back or it cuts sideways. But usually it's just a straight line in the middle, and you imagine a mirror, so it's gonna go that way. So for you, you have to look back to just take that half a second where you're gonna miss to realize where it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit high, it's gonna hit in the far corner, and you have to lean your body this way or start running this way. What are you gonna do? If you just wait right down,
You don't see it. You don't see the ball coming.
it's the amateur play. That's why people don't want to play with you, because it takes you 15 years to even get to realize that. Or it takes 5 years, 4 years, it takes years for you, but you have to play at the same level, so you have to try hard.
Okay.
Smart.
And handball also, from your wrist down, is called handball. You can hit it with the flat hand, you can hit it with the backhand, or you can punch it. It's also allowed. Okay? Some people don't like it. Some people say it's wrong, but it's all part of the hand. Okay? You can hit it with a break. It's part of the hand. It's cool. Okay?
Can I please just talk a little bit about punching? Me as a beginner, punching was my only kind of how to get the person out, because it's extra speed, and even if they have to still return it, because the ball is moving so fast when they return it, it's a weak return. Not that you have a chance to go in the run. How I punch it is I punch it straight up like this. Sometimes I punch it this way. When I go on, it's like you nail it. Sometimes what I like is to cut the ball with the punch. Because I have these fingers, and every time it rolls on a finger, it's a different cut than cutting into a hand. So I do it like that. One beautiful serve, when I'm playing doubles, it's very hard to ace. You can go that way because first they're both spread in the corners. The only way to ace in doubles, one of the ways, is to bring it as low as possible to the center. So you're more focused on running out, and you give it to the center very low, it's a surprise. But the way I do it is I also punch it. I punch the serve, and when I punch it, I cut it. I cut the top of the ball, so the ball goes low, almost dying before it hits this line, but after it hits the floor, it just goes. You have no chance to revive it. I also like to punch it on the serve, because again, it's extra speed, because the ball has to punch over the short line, which means the second punch is going to be far. It's not going to be like when you shoot the ball right here, there's only 2 short bounces. When you serve, even over the line, it's already a long bounce, the second one is going ball cuts over here. After he bounces, he doesn't bounce straight, but it kind of curves out. Punching is really good and it's a must. You see Tabo, one of the top player on this planet. When you serve him out, what he does is he punches straight into the line. And he cuts it this way. He doesn't go back to the opponent. That's a rookie mistake. Not a rookie player, but a beginner mistake. Cut it out, kill it, or kill it in the other corner. Sometimes what he does is with his left, he has like a whip. And then he also punches us. Well, can you talk about the whip?
The whip is mainly wrist and elbow, where you underhand it and you kind of whip it, hit it, or, you know what I mean?
No, it's good to know, but I want to move it a bit closer.
Probably not.
Yeah. Hello. Okay.
I think it's better like that. It's better? Better?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you whip, it's basically you stepping into the ball and just throwing your wrist and your elbow sideways. And the ball's supposed to shoot out and spin out.
Can you please turn it up a little bit?
Turn it up.
Like it's almost up, so because it was touching it.
Yeah. Okay.
So what you say? I move in.
Yeah. Step into the ball with your wrist and your elbow and flip it. Flip it, yeah.
It was a little one, a smoker.
And most of the time, when you whip, you going
After he follows.
cross your body. Cross your body. Hey!
What's a good return?
Huh?
What is a good return? What should I do? Where should I be positioned in the back? And how should I return the ball?
The simplest returns are straight shots. Straight shots.
Down the line?
Down the line. Down the line. You kind of sweep it straight. Not whip unless you go. Whipping is when you go cross courts, left or right. But straight shot, right down the line.
That's if the ball comes at you at a low angle.
No,
what if it's over here?
Yes, at a low. It's easier at a low angle. Anything over your waist, you might have to try to lob it. Anything under your waist, you could try to kill it. Or whip it from here to there. Okay?
Yeah.
Either left or right. But you're coming this way, he's serving to you, it's under your waist. So now you step into it. You step into it and try to put it right down the line. Okay?
Yeah.
Now if it's over your waist, then you try to lob it. So you move your opponent at all times.
Where should they stand? Should they stand in the back? Should they stand at the line? Where do you think it should
You
be?
can, on the person serve, you can stand in front of the line, you can step on the line. Depends how deep that person is going to serve you. If that person is going to serve low, then you move in. If that person likes to serve deep and high, you stay back.
What is it called, the off foot, when you look in the back? Like before you're serving, you're supposed to look where your opponent is at.
Yes, yeah, right. At all times, it's like following the ball. You follow your opponent. Again, if your opponent is right-handed, you always serve basically to the left.
Yes.
Okay, that's basically it. If it's left-handed, then you serve to his right.
So what is it called, the off foot? Like when you catch your opponent, what are you supposed to look at? How is he?
Oh, flat-footed.
Yes.
Flat-footed. When you see the person flat-footed, that means they're not in the move position. They're flat-footed.
I see.
Okay? So once you see them like this, they don't bend their knees. They're straight up. Now you can go side to side because it's gonna be. They have to do this instead of here. You are in position to move forward, backwards, or side to side. This is flat-footed.
So one leg should be.
Try to, if you're right-handed, you basically want your left foot forward. Okay, if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it's the opposite. So when the ball is low, you can move up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's going to side, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You're going to the other side.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And you can do it forward or backwards. You just don't want to be flat-footed. You want to be a little bit on your toes and 1 foot forward.
Do you know any tricks, any returns that you could do? Anything you could do for a return? Like, is there any other thing?
Try to hit it as low as you can. Basically, as low as you can, where that person can kill the ball. Period. Kill it or roll it.
Can you do a drop shot from the back line?
Oh yeah. So if the ball is coming high, I would try to go low. Okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, under your waist,
Yeah.
try to go low. Above your waist, then you try to lob. On the serve.
Yeah.
On the serve.
I have when I say something about serves too. I have one serve that I kind of fly to the opponent. I'm starting from here to give myself as much momentum as possible, or at least 1 step away. And then I step towards the center and looking before the shot. I'm looking at that corner, telling my opponent that I'm aiming for that. Then I step once or twice. Usually, how do I step? Like that. So I drop it. I usually don't punch it because I don't have much precision with punch. But what I do is I swing that way, I cut it slightly, and it goes where I'm coming from. I'm not screening the ball, which means I'm moving into the ball or away from the ball as soon as I serve it. I'm all the way in the center, and the ball goes in here. It's like a small, in handball you have to also trick your opponent sometimes,
True. Try to. Yeah. Try to. But what a lot of people do also, when you're playing, you're only, like I said, you're only supposed to pivot. Pivot. A lot of people will serve and move back.
I do that too sometimes.
No, that's not allowed.
Are you allowed to move back before the ball passes you?
No.
No, not at all?
No. When you serve, according to the rules that I understand,
Yeah.
you serve, you can pivot, or you can pivot. And then after you hit it, then I move.
I see.
People serve and they'll move back.
Yes.
No.
To screen the opponent, to give him less space.
That's a no. You moving on my shot.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to move on my shot.
So only after you touch the ball, then I could move in.
Exactly.
That's
That's why you look back. When you serve, now you see what that person is going to do.
But when you serve and you play a paddleball player, you don't really look back because it's gonna
No,
smack
that's
you
a
in the eye.
different game. It's a different game. Only handball.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you can do it in paddle too, but wear the glasses.
Yeah, or at least you're ready to.
Or use your paddle as a shield. But in handball, you're gonna see a lot of people serve in 1-2.
Yeah.
To just in case you lob it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
They got room to go to side to side. But that's a no-no. It's not. You're only supposed to pivot. Serve, pivot, watch, and then come. Serve, pivot, then
So if I wanna be in the center, I could just I don't have to go all the way to serve.
you don't have to move. No.
So I could just serve here and be here already.
Exactly. There's basically 3 serves, right? From anywhere in the corner. Bend your knees, a low serve, right?
Yeah.
A hip serve from here, boom, hip serve, or the long serve. 3 basic serves. Now, you can put speed on it
Yes.
by punching it,
Yes.
or hitting it hard. You can curve it, or try to whip it on the serve. That's adding to those 3 serves.
That's seasoning.
Right, okay? So there's 3 basic serves. Low, waist,
Yeah.
and high. Now you have to find out which your opponent don't like. Okay, so most, like I said, if your opponent is left-handed, you serve to his right, and now you figure out on the left, because he's right-handed, most of the time, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 times, they're gonna give you a lollipop, what we call a lollipop back, or a slow returner. So then you figure out if that person doesn't like the low serve,
Yeah.
doesn't like the hip serve, or doesn't like the high serve.
But you also are supposed to. How do you figure that out? You never knew him. You just go to the tournament. It's your first game with that guy. You don't serve 3 the same serves. You do 1 serve across here. You move it in the center. You do 1 overhand. Then you move here. Surprise him with a left serve because you're supposed to have both hands. Handball is with both hands. When you punch with the left serve, you just pull back. You don't fall into the shot because that takes you off. You always are supposed to be planted with both feet. Pull back, serve with left. That's how you learn which one he doesn't like. You cannot serve with left, it's alright. Do it with the right hand. You could try, that's how you learn.
Also, one of the other main things besides is play offense. On the serve, you play offense,
Yes.
and on the volley, you play. Don't let the ball eat you. Attack the ball. Offense.
What he means is kill the bird on the fly.
At all times, play offense. Don't play defense, because if you play defense, you're moving back.
Yes.
Play offense.
What else you do is you give the opponent extra time to run back and be behind you and have even more chances to return. So for example, I served you out. You are somewhere over there. What am I supposed to do is not supposed to wait for the ball to bounce up to me or somewhere here and then give you time to run. But when you return it from all the way there, how he say, a lollipop, you return it high, I'm supposed to kill it. So you don't have
Offense.
time to come in.
Attack the ball. That's all I got, George.
Well, we've done a good one. I like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You edit this, all right? Now you go home and edit.
Do you think I should edit? I want to post it just how it is.
Okay, it's up to you. I mean,
I mean, I could edit it and put some shots so people see, have more ideas,
right,
make it more flavorful.
more flavorful, yeah.
Yeah.
The 3 main shots: low, unserved, waist, and high.
And I'm gonna put girls doing that, and then they're gonna watch it. Oh.
Maybe for the summer. Once my legs get better, You know?
Thank you,
I
sir.
think we'll play.
Thank you.
That's good. Are you serious?